Well, we often hear about personal resolutions, but what about career-oriented ones? Cameron Herold, author of Meetings Suck and the man behind 1-800-GOT-JUNK, joins us now with 5 goals that you should make in the workplace for 2018. Welcome, Cameron.
Hey, Carrie. Thank you.
Okay, this is really interesting. People maybe don't think about making resolutions when it comes to their career specifically. Why are career goals or career resolutions important for us to make?
I think that's really one of the problems is a lot of people don't think about their careers. They just kind of flatline along instead of actually deciding where they're going and then making a plan to move towards that.
Okay, so you have 5 tips, ideas that we should all be sticking to when making our career resolutions. So the first one is to have a strong vision of yourself in your role. Tell us about that.
Right. The first one's actually a vivid vision, and it's creating a 3- or 4-page written document describing your entire personal life.
Oh.
So not only including your career, but then also your fitness level, your faith, your family, how you're going to be making your money and where you're going. So really describing yourself in your role 3 years from now. And then you can actually reverse engineer that and put the plans in place to make it happen.
So you put it on paper.
Exactly. And you share it with everyone.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
share it with
okay.
your peers, your coworkers, your family, everybody. Then they know where you're going, and they can help you get there.
And then everyone will know if you don't make that goal. That's
Right.
that's an interesting part of it. Okay, so your next tip is to live the company core values.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, when you're showing up first thing in the morning, you really need to be completely aligned with where the company's going. Not only the company's vivid vision, but also the company's core values and who they are. And if you show up completely in alignment with that, you start making all those decisions, and you really throw off that same energy as the company's looking for.
So it's important that you know what the company's core values are then. Do a little
Absolutely.
homework.
You better know that before you join the company, too.
Fair enough. Okay, here's the next tip. Instead of complaining, find a better way. That seems pretty obvious.
This is a tip from a client that I coached years ago. I worked with a company called Nurse Next Door, and I coached them behind the scenes before they got started. And then one of their mantras was find a better way. And I loved when employees would show up first thing in the morning. They'd obviously have a problem or frustration that was bugging them, but they were always looking for 1 or 2 potential solutions, even if they were the wrong ones. They showed up with those solutions along with their complaint.
Okay, here's another tip. Show up 5 minutes early.
If you don't show up 5 minutes early, you're late. Think about an Olympic athlete showing up for their event. If they had like a 9 o'clock start for the 100 meters, they wouldn't show up right at 9 and go, hey, I'm here as the gun's going off. They'd be late. So you've got to show up for your meetings 5 minutes early. Put your cell phone at the door. If you can't actually put your cell phone at the door for a few minutes, you shouldn't be showing up at the meeting in the first place.
All right, get there early. And finally, to commit to personal growth.
Yeah, at the end of the day, again, it's kind of like decide where you're going and then reverse engineer that. So think about some personal coaches or mentors that can help you get there. Decide what core books or even a chapter of a book you might read that's going to help you move towards getting that vivid vision done. So if you don't know where you're going, any road will take you there.
I mean, you talked about having the vision for yourself and to share that with everyone. As we go along in the process, is it important to update everyone to hold us accountable to all of these goals?
Yeah, I like doing an update every 3 years. So really leaning out 3 years into the future, almost December 31st, 2020, and deciding what your life's going to look like. And then every sentence of that vivid vision becomes a future state, and you can find 1 or 2 things to make each sentence come true.
Wow. Well, good luck with your resolutions or your career goals, but really great tips for us this morning.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Got to make some career goals. Okay, thanks, Cameron. If you want to watch the segment again, go to our website, ctvmorninglive.ca.